Looking to create a standout thumbnail? Welcome to Canvas Digital Marketing. My name's Nick. Let's get into it. Click-through rate is on every YouTuber's mind, and for good reason. It's one of YouTube's primary metrics that lets them know whether to promote your video or not. If you've struggled with creating thumbnails that generate high click-through rates, or if you simply just want to up your game, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll not only give you thumbnail creation tips, but bring you along for a thumbnail design tutorial. We recently had a client's channel reach the 1 million subscriber mark, and we're here to help break down YouTube thumbnails to help you understand the science of how to grow on YouTube. But first, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, as this greatly supports our channel and will help keep you in the loop on all of our future tips and tutorials on how to grow on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or any other digital platform. Thank you so much for your support. Without further ado, let's get into thumbnails. With as much energy as you put into your videos between scripting, framing, recording, and editing, it's crazy to think that a thumbnail can make or break your video. But it's true. After all, at a base level, people need to click on your video for it to be successful. Certainly, your title and SEO work come into play here, but your thumbnail stands as a primary focal point for your targeted audience. While lots of creators have their own platforms that they prefer to build their YouTube thumbnails on, we prefer Canva. And we'll go ahead and jump straight into thumbnail creation, working straight out of Canva. Okay, so we'll go ahead here and jump straight into it. If you're on Canva, you can go in here and just click on Create a Design and type in YouTube thumbnail. So this is where we'll be doing the bulk of our work. Now you can go in here, and if you click on Design, it already has them pulled up. But for example, if you went in here to Design and click YouTube thumbnail, there are a lot of templates that you can work from. But we're going to create one from scratch so that you can go in here and create one that represents your brand. Okay, so before going any further, I want to take you over into YouTube. We don't just want to necessarily blindly create what we think looks good to us. So I'm going to go in here and search how to create a YouTube thumbnail. And then I'm going to go to filters and sort by view count. So if you're looking here, we can see based on some of these other videos about how to create YouTube thumbnails, kind of what is popular. It also gives you an idea of what stands out. So if we're looking here, I see a lot of red YouTube play buttons. As I scroll down a little bit, still successful videos, obviously. I mean, we're looking at over 1 million views here. But I start to see a little bit more blue. So it looks like these are kind of, the second tier. So just based on that, I am going to go probably a mix of blue and red on this thumbnail. So let's go back over into Canva. And just to start, I'm going to do a red backdrop. Make it a little bit darker. All right. Now, a couple of things that I know I want for sure are going to be the Canva logo. So I'm going to click on Elements, and I'm imagining it will already be in here. Canva logo. Yeah, there it is right there. So we could do that. That's the one I want to go with. You could also, if you wanted to, go with the script, but I want to go with this Canva logo. So we'll just have this here. We know that we're going to use it, so we'll just keep it on here for now. I also know that I would like to have some sort of texture in the back, so it's not just a plain red backdrop. So let's go here, graphics. Let's see, how do we like this one? I'm not really a big fan. I do think I like the idea of dots though, so it's the texture dots. They seem a little bit too big, not really what I'm going for. These ones might work. So I'll swivel it over here 90 degrees. Let's put this over here on the left. And then I'm gonna take one, so I'll just copy and paste, swivel it the other way, 90 degrees, and oops, there we go. and put that on the right side. Okay, so here's kind of a place to work from. Now, obviously, you see the Canva logo is in the is behind the dots. So you're gonna want to go. You'll right-click here and go to Layer, and we're gonna send these dots to the back. So that way, that brings that to the front. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here in a little bit. But let's see here. Now, if we go back over to YouTube. You definitely see people's faces. Go back up to the top. You definitely see people's faces. Here's one with a couple of examples of previous thumbnails that they've made. So we're gonna do something sort of similar. Let's see. I'm gonna upload a video or a image of myself that I took earlier. And I had an idea for this thumbnail. So we'll upload this picture, and we will, if you click on this, click on Edit Image, and then BG Remover, that'll remove the background. There, so now it's just me on here. And that's definitely a cheesy image, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. So back into elements, I think I would like a phone. Like I'm holding a phone here, and we'll choose the frames, and I'll show you why here in a second. All right, so with that being said, let's go in here. I'm gonna go into my files and upload a previous thumbnail. Let's see, what do we want to work with on this one? We'll see what this one looks like. So if we take this one, drag it to the phone here with the frame, then it'll automatically go into the frame there. So I like this because it shows growth in subscribers. This is a past thumbnail that I've done. So we'll stick with that for now. We do like the Canva logo too. I would like for that to stand out some as well. So in order to do that, you'll go to Edit Image, go to Shadows, and I'm gonna go to Glow. And let's change this to white. So if we do white and turn the intensity up, that's gonna stand out. Now you wanna be careful when you're using other brands and their logos, because a lot of times they have certain guidelines on what you can use, how you can use it, but this is pretty safe. We're making the Canva logo stand out, so that should be fine. All right, and then text. And back to the phone here, I like this as well because it does have blue in it, and that's one of the colors that I was wanting to work with. Okay, and I want to add some text as well. This should complement your video title. So I'm going to say, create easy, no, let's do this. Easy thumbnail tutorial. I can spell right. All right, so now we'll drag this over here. Obviously this does not stand out at the moment, so we'll do white here. That'll pop a little bit more. And you can go to effects, maybe do a lift effect. I think I'm gonna try a shadow effect with black. Yeah, that does a little bit more. Okay, so with that, it still doesn't pop a whole lot. So I'm gonna go here real quick and just clicking on the dots and maybe turn down the transparency just a little bit so it's not so harsh. Get it, let's see what I did over here. 60, so we'll try to do the same on this side. All right, so that is popping a little bit more. I will say one tip in the future that you can use is if you go in here and you just do a basic shape. So I'm gonna make this the size of the YouTube thumbnail. All right, so if you go and do that, and then we could do, I don't wanna do white in this case because that's the color that our text is. So we'll turn it to red. Layer, we'll send backwards. Or I'll send it all the way to the back and then bring forward. There we go. Bring forward. Let's send these, move my picture down. We'll send this to the back. There we go. All right, so now that we have that where we want it, we can do transparency here as well. I'm not gonna do this on this video necessarily, but if you're having trouble in the future on thumbnails, you can use this trick to help your text stand out a little bit. But I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that layer for now because I don't really need it. Let's move that back down. All right, I would like for my image to stand out a little bit too. So again, if we go down to shadows and glow, I really like the glow effect. The outline effect can be useful as well, just depending on what you're doing. But I'm gonna go to glow and let's do white here. Blow that image up a little bit. And then another thing you can do to give it, certainly there are AI tools and things like that you can use, but just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go to face retouch, and if I bump it all the way to 100, it'll give it a little bit of a surreal effect, which is very popular these days. All right, so there's kind of our base that we're working with. I would like to kind of fill in some of this space here in the middle. It feels kind of empty. I don't want it to be too busy, but I'm gonna see real quick if I can do like an arrow effect or maybe a chart. No. That's not what I'm looking for. So we'll go to growth. There we go. All right, so we'll take this arrow and I think I want that in blue, maybe in that Canva blue color. And whoops, we'll send that all the way to the back. I don't quite like it there. A lot of this is trial and error, and just finding what you like. That was the wrong layer. All right, so we'll send that to the back. Move my image back up. Okay, there we go. I have it about where I want it. But you can see in this picture that I took, my fingers are cut off just a little bit. So I'm gonna make the phone just a little bit bigger and put it there just like that. Okay. All right, now you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I might see if I can send this backwards behind that layer of dots. No, I don't like that quite as much. Okay. See what this looks like with the white as well. No, I'm not a huge fan of that. All right, so we'll stay with the black theme there. And part of that, you hope that some subliminal messaging comes through where, the arrow obviously is for growth. But just in general on your YouTube thumbnails, you want to work with things like color, texture, layers. Those are a few of the big ones, and that'll help your thumbnail to stand out a little bit better. Okay. Looks a little bit busy. Let's see if I can make it look a little less busy. Let's with the transparency on the arrow here, potentially. Okay, I think I like that, and we can send that all the way to the back. Behind the dots, where that's kind of the backdrop that we're working with. Perfect. All right, and I think I have it about where I want it. So we can roll with that. There you have it. Hopefully you can use a couple of these tips using colors, layers, and texture and use them to your advantage to help you create standout thumbnails. We would also encourage you to spend a little bit of time in Canva. See what features are available to you and get as creative as you'd like. However, one word of caution, don't make it overly complex. You want your thumbnail to draw attention, but to not be overly cluttered, which is what we aim to do in this video. If you're looking to grow on YouTube, especially if you're building a business, these are some practical tips that you can take to improve your video and channel quality. Canvas Digital Marketing is here to provide helpful tips and tutorials to help you gain traction online, whether it be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Google, or any other digital platform. We stay ahead of the trends and on top of the algorithms so you can make better informed decisions for your brand or your business. We are also a full-service digital marketing firm with over 15 years of experience providing video editing, Google Ads management, YouTube channel management, and more. So if you want to see how we can partner with you to take your business to the next level, feel free to reach out to the email in the description or on our website. That's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more, and we'll see you next time.